All the workers, it means a few very distinct things. We're going to cut taxes on overtime. You know what it means? 25% of Ohio workers work at least one overtime shift a year. Raise your hand if you've worked an overtime shift in the past year. That's a lot of you. And every single one of you, when you work an overtime shift, the federal government is not going to take a dime at that overtime pay. Because if you're spending hard hours away from your family, the federal government ought to keep its hands the hell out of your pocket when you're doing it. And that's one thing the big, beautiful bill changed. You hear Mike talk about no taxes on tips. I know you guys are not tipped workers, but I know you rely on a lot of folks who are tipped workers. When you go to a restaurant and you have a single mom who's busting her ass, working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, I don't think that she ought to have to pay taxes on those tips that she gets for her hard day's work. So the one big beautiful bill eliminated taxes on tips for our servers and for a lot of other folks as well. That's something that's going to benefit communities right here in Northeastern Ohio. And the final thing I want to talk about is if you are building a great American facility, if you're expanding a great American manufacturing facility, we are going to reward you in the tax code.
Give me a hell yeah.
This sounds crazy. I almost didn't believe it myself, but did you know that if you built a great American factory 10 years ago, you would actually get penalized compared to if you built that great factory in China or somewhere else? So why don't we change the tax code? And that's exactly what we did, to where if you build or expand a great American factory, the federal government is going to reward you instead of penalize you for a change. I think that's the biggest provision in the big, beautiful bill. Invest in American workers, invest in American companies, and your government is going to fight right alongside you to build those great American dreams. That's a very good thing.